What up, Kane fans? Don't bitch about my blurry ass arms and the outside looking like I just fucking fell from the sky from heaven or some shit. I'm in the afterlife. I don't got no green screen, so we gotta do it the poor people way. And they don't be selling it at 99 cents or them fucking long ass lime green oak tags. So we not trying to do it. We just got this XSplit shit. So, and my camera ain't all that either. So it ain't that serious. I don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to see my fucking nose hairs or nothing like that. So it is what it is. I've been asked. I don't write nothing down when I do these things. I don't fucking write nothing down. I just go with it. You know, go with the flow. Whatever, wherever the video takes me, that's where it goes. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me about this whole Tyreek Stevenson deal. I know about that for a very long time. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Barry Jackson came out with the article because nobody can keep secrets no more. It's just the way it is, you know. Listen, and I'm not trying to use like anything that I know from. I feel like I feel beat if I say sources. Like I have sources. I do have somebody that I get the tip, but I'm not trying to use that for clout. You get what I'm saying? The only person that I told was my brother because he doesn't even care. He don't be on here or whatever. But I wanted to make sure that he knew because I want to say, yo, let me see if my boy he be always right. Let me see if he's legit and I'm letting you know about this so he could believe me. You know what I'm saying? I want to like I was fucking crazy or whatever. So I told my brother. He was like, damn, you did know about that. I told you whatever. Blah blah blah. So I don't know if I should be doing more videos or what, but I'm never gonna like try to get clout for something that I know because at the end of the day, I made this YouTube channel because I want my team to be good, not for some fucking I want attention or I want 1,000 followers or whatever. That's not the type of dude I am. If you want to motherfucking donate, hey, I'll take it. If you want to donate, you just hit me up on my Twitch. I got the dono bar there. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, I appreciate like people that still follow. You know, I'm gonna try to see if I can increase this shit or I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. But at the end of the day, we're here to talk about Kane football, man, and that's what it's all about. Y'all know when Manny Diaz got hired, you already know I wasn't digging it. And my bad, I don't look at the camera. I'm looking at the other screen and shit. Um, I don't know, man. Like I was never thrilled about the hire. I did like that he got rid of people. And I was surprised. Well, the one thing I was surprised is that the recruiting. I didn't think he could recruit at all because he's never proved to recruit that well. His linebacker position has always been like inept, and the targets are questionable, and the development is questionable. I did kind of low key got sucked into the Terrence Lewis thing, and I'm like, I should know better. You know, I thought he was gonna pick Miami, but obviously he was trolling. But I mean, it's a smart move because now if Dan Enos gets the offensive coordinator job there, that offense will be 3-and-out all the time, and he get like 200 tackles, I guess. But they'll give up like 40 points. So good luck, Terrence. Whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. Don't rep your hood. It is what it is. I look at them as traders. That's just the way I go about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Um, the portal, man. That's what I want to talk about with the whole Georgia shit, and I do want to talk about. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna leave that shit alone. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. I'm pretty positive we're good. And Perry looked good with the coaching from Eno, so I'm excited about that. Uh, Good luck to Perry, man. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. We got King. I'm pretty sure he'll be ready for spring ball. And I wasn't too fond of Garcia, but hey, we took him, and I'm never gonna turn away talented kids. There's some guys that I'm not. There's always guys. There's always a big handful of guys that I don't like that we sign, and there's some guys that I like that don't turn out to be anything. There's some guys that I don't like that turn out to be great, and then I like them. You know, I want good players on my team. I was like that with Greg Roselle. I thought that he was under the radar. Those are the guys you got to look for. You know what I'm saying? I want my Giants to draft his ass because he fits in with what we're doing now. That's a real coach over there. So that's neither here nor there. We're not going to talk about that. I'm happy about the defensive stats changes. Besides, why is Baker still there? The only reason I could understand this If Blake Baker is still retained, in my opinion, I have no facts on this, is that Manny's still running the D and wants a puppet there. So it'll be like he would just run the. It's gonna make him look like he was running the D the whole time. In my opinion, that's how it looks on the optics. What else did I want to say was I'm so fucking excited that Rump is gone. I always liked Banda because he could recruit, and that's the name of the game in college. It's 80% recruiting, 20% coaching. This is in the NFL. The NFL is pretty balanced, and you need X and O guys. So that's why guys fit in the NFL. That's why you don't see Saban go to the NFL and be successful because he's a recruiter, and he can't have 25 scholarship first round because basically when you're at college you have 25 first round draft picks every fucking year. Like you get the scholarships, and if you're a good recruiter and you're a good evaluator, you got first round draft picks all over. It's like you got the first pick. You got a top 10 pick all the time. And it's not just one pick, it's every pick, especially if you're good at it. It's a different sport. People try to say, oh yeah, let's get Bill Belichick. Yeah, is he going to sit in the living room? It doesn't matter how many rings you got. That shit don't mean nothing to kids. Mike Ron played for the greatest team to ever play on the college football field, and kids weren't coming. I already knew the minute I wasn't on the forums or anything like that or social media, you know what I'm saying, when the 0-1 Canes were destroying people. I seen it as a child. As a I would say a young adult. And I didn't look at interviews for Rump, but the minute I heard his interview, and the people got mad at me. It is what it is. I heard his fucking interview when he got hired, and I was like, that don't look like a good hire. It looked like that kid, like if I was a DB in the living room, I'll be like, Mom, I don't want to play for that dude. Like, that's the honest truth. I'm trying to listen. When you're thinking about a recruit, you got to go back and think the way you thought at that age. People be like, I will bleed orange. It's not like that, bro. They're fans, but they're not fanatics. You know what I'm saying? So, I want T-Rob. I do want T-Rob. The Partridge, I wouldn't mind Partridge to run the D. I don't know what they're going to put him as, but we need to do a better job recruiting corners. Bandit did a hell of a job recruiting safeties, but the development is not there because the front seven is not there. And if the front seven is not there, then you putting guys on the island. And in 2021, the age we're in football, if you putting guys on the island with no pressure, I don't care who you are. If you're not Dion or Rivas, they probably ain't going to be able to cover you. You're going to get space. There's a lot of errors that they've done. I said that the staff would be replaced within 3 or 4 years. I've always believed that. It's going to suck if we don't have a good season next year because Bama's going to destroy us and everybody's going to mope around. And I feel it because I'm going to be the same way. I'm a rip. I wasn't even planning to watch the game, but I'm going to be mad as fuck that they're going to bury us. It just pisses me off because it could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? Just that shit depresses me just thinking about it. But anyway, man. I don't know what else, man. I mean, we need to get that number 1 recruit out of South Florida next year. That defensive end Stewart, I believe his name is. I've been dealing with this whole game thing that the Canes they just upset me. I knew we were gonna lose to Clemson. I was 1 point off the prediction on the score, and I knew we were gonna lose to North Carolina. Those are the 2 games that I thought we would lose, and we did lose them. I didn't think we would lose to UNC like that. I thought that would be us like by 10 or 14. I didn't think they would have destroyed us. But the problem with this defense is when Manny lost, I said RJ McIntosh Norton, but RJ was a beast. Norton, and when they lost Willis, that if you don't get pressure in the middle there at DT and then you're not recruiting it well, you're in trouble, especially with what he's trying to run. And I'm not some genius about this sport. There's so many people that know much more than me, and I don't pretend to know the intricates, the in and out of South Florida or the schemes and stuff like that. You got people for that. I am willing to tell her how it is, though. Like, I'm always willing to tell her how it is. Do I get tricked here and there? Falling for the banana in the tailpipe? Hell yeah, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always expect the worst, hope for the best, the way it's been the last 15 years for the U. So that's what it's about for me, you know what I'm saying? And listen, I was thinking about doing a live streamings on either Saturdays or Fridays. You guys let me know. And just answering questions that I know. There's not all questions that I know. Like, what's one gap with the 2 gap strap? Like, I don't know that shit. I have no idea, bro. The shit that I played was street football. That's what we played. We went down on Saturdays. We went to the baseball field, 50 deep, and we played no equipment. That's the way it was. We wasn't like, yeah, run a spread option RPO. Nobody give a fuck about it. We was using Madden plays, I guess. Like that's what it looked like. So all that other shit, shout out to Rick Bad Boy, you know what I mean? That dude always comes to my Twitch when I'm gaming and we talk Canes football here and there, whatever. We bug out a little bit. It was good to see you yesterday, bro. A lot of other dudes franchise, man. I got into a franchise a few times, but let me tell you something. That dude has made me feel stupid. He's very smart dude, funny as hell. He's on the forums, defranchise, and usually I agree with a lot of the shit he says. I would say like 90, 85% of the things that he say, I'm on board with. Like he's like I will say that we're like alike. We see bullshit when we see bullshit, and we call it the fuck out. That's just what we do. That's what we do, and that's it. Period. We call bullshit bullshit. We just got that radar. And RVA man doing a good job on Gator Tears. That he's been on that shit, man. He's a mod now on Kane's Inside. Cool dude, man. I like to roam around bullshit and mope around. They get mad at me, but I like to keep it real, man. I want my team to be great. I don't want Miami one of these teams that just like a Notre Dame. I don't want us at that level. You know what I'm saying? Like I think sometimes the fans forget like where we were at, and they're okay with Notre Dame just going to the playoffs and getting smashed all the time. Nah, I want first round talent. I want 3 to 4 first round draft prospects. First round draft prospects predicted in mock drafts before the fucking season. That's what I want. That's the bar for me. This isn't a Mickey Mouse. It's run like a Mickey Mouse program, but this isn't no fucking Mickey Mouse program. You can't destroy the U without the fans voicing their opinion. You know what I'm saying? So stop. Listen, I don't follow recruits. I don't be chasing recruits down their ass on IG or fucking Twitter or any of that shit. I don't do that. That's not. I don't be chasing kids, man. Do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? I want them to play for Miami, but I ain't gonna be up their ass begging them or say, "Oh, Florida's trash." Yeah, like I'm not no fucking sweat or geek like that. You know what I'm saying? So, just try to play for the U, man, and maybe they get their head out their ass one day. You know what I'm saying? And big ups to the dudes that balled here and put their blood, sweat, and tears on that field that even weren't that good, man. I get on a lot of the players that I don't like that are not, to me, in my opinion, not deserving of the scholarship, but that's not their fault. And they're more of a king than I'm ever going to be. So it is what it is, man. Let's get this thing in the right direction within the next couple years or 3 years. And if it doesn't work out with Diaz, which I don't think it's going to work out. Let's get the right hire. Or if Diaz could pull it out his ass, I'll be proud to admit I'm wrong. And I'm a human being. I'm wrong at times. And I'm rooting for them to do well next year, man. And shout out to James Williams and Leonard Taylor and the recruiters that pulled them in. And for them to put on, man. They 5-star athletes, but I'm excited to see the development in Kitchens and all those dudes, man. I think Kitchens is going to be a safety, a really good safety. And I think that let's see how James Williams develops. If anything, you can always slide him into the box. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm out. It's all about the U. I'm gonna be on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on this shit. I'm gonna start making videos because they're asking me. They hit me up on IG. Dudes hit me up with the DMs on Kane's Insight. I got you, brothers. I want to do a live stream on YouTube to answer questions. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna do weekly. There's an off season, blah blah blah. Wifey preg, you know what I'm saying? Another little swag on the way. A little D-Wins titles, a little mope screaming at the Canes. But we back, and we gonna stay here. You know it.